Get your flower crowns out because we are talking about Coachella. We have reached that part of the year, you guys. This weekend and next weekend, people will be in Indio, California in attendance at Coachella. And every year, this festival manages to be one of the most talked about events of the year. From the artists that are performing to the influencers in attendance, there's so much that is said every year. And of course, this year is no different. There's been a couple of things that have been said about the festival this year that we are going to get into, from the way that people feel like the bathrooms are about to be blown up out of proportion because of 5 times spicy noodles. You will understand what I'm talking about when we get into it, but there's a couple other things that have been going on, changes to the lineup. We are going to break it all down in celebration of weekend 1 kicking off. Coachella, love it or hate it, this festival is always a topic of conversation every year, from iconic onstage performances to the drama going down at the campgrounds or the parties outside the festival. There's always something being said about what's going down in the desert in April. This year, Lady Gaga, Green Day, and Post Malone are headlining the festival, and Travis Scott is set to also perform at the festival. Travis Scott was originally supposed to headline the festival back in 2020, along with Rage Against the Machine and Frank Ocean. Due to the pandemic, it was rescheduled to October 2020, but the 2020 plans for the festival was scrapped, and the organizer announced the replacement dates in April 2021, which also didn't happen. For the 2022 festival, Rage Against the Machine and Travis Scott were originally featured as headliners, carrying over from the canceled events. Following the Astroworld Festival in November 2021, though, Travis was removed as a headliner per request of a petition to remove him, as people did not want to support him. For those not familiar with what happened, the Astroworld Festival tragedy occurred on November 5th, 2021, during Travis Scott's headlining performance. As the packed audience of over 50,000 pushed towards the stage, many attendees were crushed, unable to breathe, and trapped in the chaos. Despite visible distress in the crowd, the show continued for over 30 minutes after the first reports of injuries. The incident raised serious questions about crowd control, security measures, and artist accountability. Lives were lost that day, and people blamed Travis for what transpired, as they felt he encouraged chaos and kept performing despite these tragedies occurring. In the aftermath, so many lawsuits were filed against Travis Scott, Live Nation, and other organizers, while investigations by local authorities and the FBI followed. And thus, Travis didn't end up headlining Coachella in 2022. But it seems the festival was okay with him returning this year, and the reactions were certainly a mix upon that announcement. The rest of the headline, however, I feel like it's a mix. Some people love it, others feel like Coachella lost the plot. I feel like it's all based on what you listen to, and personally, I'm really excited about the lineup this year. There's a lot of people I've been wanting to see that I finally get the chance to. Like, I was so sad about not seeing Lady Gaga back in 2017 at Coachella, so I'm happy I get the chance now. Speaking of Lady Gaga, though, she hasn't had the most spectacular last few weeks leading up to Coachella. While she's dropped her new album, Mayhem, she's also been hit with a lawsuit in regards to it. Lady Gaga is currently facing a $100 million lawsuit filed by Lost Surfboards, alleging that the Mayhem logo associated with her recent album and tour closely resembles their own trademark design. Some wondered what this would mean for her and the use of the art, but her legal team is trying to dismiss these claims as they believe there is no similarities here. And as of now, there has been no court rulings or injunctions that would prevent her from using Mayhem during her performance at Coachella or any other upcoming performances. And so I think that Coachella should be totally fine, but I'm sure it's definitely something that she is not happy that she is currently dealing with at a time like this. Now, in regards to the lineup, Anita did drop out recently. She tweeted, "I was really looking forward to being at Coachella this year, but due to unexpected personal reasons, I won't be able to perform. I'm truly grateful to the festival for the invitation, their understanding, and continued support. I hope to have the opportunity to join you all in the future and share that special moment together." Also, the band Gel has dropped out of Coachella as they actually recently split up, and this is very insane, but they are a hardcore punk band from New Jersey formed in 2018, and they announced their breakup last month, citing serious allegations against their former guitarist Anthony Webster. The band accused him of misappropriating tens of thousands of dollars from their funds for personal expenses, including rent and a significant number of OnlyFans purchases, you guys. Additionally, they allege that he posted nude images of band members on Reddit and engaged in behavior that endangered the group. These incidents led to the cancellation of all upcoming shows, including performances at Coachella. Like, is this not the most insane thing you ever heard? Not he's using the band money to buy things on OnlyFans and posting pictures of the band members on Reddit that are nude. Like, what are you doing? That's insane. Like, there is something in the Coachella era that something is always just going down before people can hit the stage or something. I don't know, but every year there always just seems to be something going down, or the lineup has to get tweaked somehow, some way. It's so strange. And that wasn't even the last tweak in the lineup, because FKA Twigs has also dropped out of Coachella. On Instagram, FKA Twigs posted, "I'm devastated to share the news that due to ongoing visa issues, I'm not able to see through any of my scheduled tour dates for the remainder of April across North America, including Ceremonia and Coachella. It pains me to say this because I am so excited to bring you a creation that I have poured my soul into and I believe is amongst my strongest work, and I know this news impacts so many of you that have already made plans and spent money in order to see these shows. I promise that I am working to reschedule the affected dates as quickly as possible. For headline shows, please refer to your point of purchase for details and refund information. Back to you all with more updates soon as I have them. In the meantime, here are some of my favorite parts of the show that we worked so hard to create. I will say Coachella has acted quickly and added some additional artists to weekend 1 and weekend 2. Weezer is going to be performing weekend 1, and Ed Sheeran has been added to the lineup of weekend 2. But like I said, changes are always being made, it feels, to the Coachella lineup. We have seen it time and time again. I mean, we've seen Kanye West drop out and leave Coachella scrambling. We saw Frank Ocean leave the festival scrambling to replace him for weekend 2 after a messy weekend 1 performance. Always something keeping the festival on their toes with these artists. Now, the thing about the last 2 years with this festival is that the ticket sales haven't been ticket sailing, that's for sure. Most general admission tickets for weekend 1 have sold out, but there are still some available that you can get a shuttle pass with. And so, there is opportunities to still go to Coachella weekend 1. There's also VIP packages still available. And last year, they said it was one of the lowest selling years for Coachella, and all reports seem to claim that they wanted to redeem themselves this year. But honestly, these ticket prices in this economy, like, they were kidding themselves. And that's sort of become the whole thing about Coachella, is that it's so expensive for a ticket, and it's not just the ticket you need. You need to factor in the travel, the lodging. Are you camping? Are you in a hotel, an Airbnb? Are you driving? Are you Ubering? Are you taking the shuttle? Everything costs some money with this festival, and it's not cheap. There's really no cheap way to do it. I mean, even if you're camping, yeah, you're saving some money, but you still gotta pay for the camping spot. Airbnbs also jack up their prices to thousands and thousands of dollars, like 5 to 10. The farther you go from the festival, it starts to go down a bit, but then you gotta think about how you're getting to the festival. The hotels are crazy. This is exactly why people also just get so annoyed by the influencer of it all, because they get put in these crazy nice houses, they get artist pass experiences, they're getting paid to go, and then a lot of the time they don't even want to go to the festival, or they don't seem to care about the music, or they're complaining about how they didn't have fun, and it just feels like a status flex more than a festival for the music. But I'll say this about the festival, because there's always drama surrounding it, because people go for different reasons and there's complaints and it turns into the influencer Olympics. Just do you if you're going to Coachella. As someone who's gone since 2018 and has gone as GA, VIP, done the events outside the festival, it's truly who you go with that matters. Like, you will get your money's worth going with good people, and if you all plan ahead how you're gonna go about the festival. If you came for the music, plan it out, who you want to see, when everyone is, plan a place to meet up. Like, make sure you're getting your money's worth and stay hydrated. Because the thing is, like, yes, this festival is ridiculously expensive, but I mean, if you plan it out right, you will get your money's worth seeing a bunch of artists in a span of 3 days. And if you want crowds more there for the music, maybe weekend 2, as the influencer crowd isn't as big as weekend 1. I know a lot of people that swear by weekend 2 for that reason, because they feel like the crowds are more into the music. Everyone is there not just to take a picture and do whatever brand deal they gotta do. They're also there to see their favorite artists. And I know a lot of people that are missing the times where Coachella was more about that and not so much this whole big influencer convention, as people have posted on TikTok recently old throwbacks that they have gone through, and these videos have gone absolutely viral. There are millions of views on them because there's so many people that just agree that they are wishing for this time back. Someone posted 2011 grass was actually green. They also shared 2011 thinking Toms were actually good festival shoes. 2012 jumping pics. I mean, this is just so wholesome, like what Coachella used to be. People have commented saying that it was peak when, you know, they weren't caring about getting the Instagram or on their phones, and they want these times back. Though I will say, as many people as there are saying that they aren't excited about Coachella, there's people defending the festival and this year's lineup. In a ton of comments, they said that I feel like this is their best lineup post-COVID, to be honest, and there's so many artists I'll see at the festival this year that I wouldn't buy a ticket to their tours, so I feel like it's super worth it this year. Hot take, but anyone that says any year's lineup is a flop has bad music taste. There are good and great artists every single year. They're just mad that their Spotify Wrapped isn't on the lineup. The ones complaining can just stay home. Now, something else about Coachella getting talked about this year is probably my favorite little drama, and it's that everyone thinks the bathrooms are about to be blown the F up with the way that Buldak is partnering with Coachella at the festival. Yes, the spicy ramen that's viral online. Yeah, that one. They're going to be burning up everyone's insides at this year's festival, and people are both excited and scared about this little collaboration that honestly sounds more like a big collaboration with their festival plans. I mean, they claimed in a press release that Buldak is bringing its signature heat to the festival in a way that's never been done before. They're claiming that they're going to have a big pop-up experience in Coachella's Indio Central Market, and the Buldak pop-up will offer sampling opportunities for attendees to experience the Buldak sauce firsthand, alongside a variety of dishes that will pair very well, they say, with the fiery sauce. It will also be available across the festival grounds, so fans can add a little spice to their day at the festival whenever they want. And they also said that Buldak products will be sold in the general store. So there will be the spicy ramen, the sauce, available for people to buy in multiple different locations. And when I made a TikTok about this partnership, the comments were absolutely sending me. People said, oh girl, no, I won't be running from stage to stage, but running bathroom to bathroom. Getting spicy poops in the heat and in a porta potty? No, thank you. Love Buldak, but this is a recipe for disaster. Those porta potties are gonna look and smell crazy. They want people running to the bathroom. I can already imagine people rolling and pooping themselves. As someone who loves Buldak and loves Coachella, no, oh my God, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. For those who don't know, while music is a huge part of the festival, food is also a very big part of Coachella, as different big name restaurants attend the festival. And so it does make sense that a viral food brand would attend, but spicy in the hot desert festival, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to say a little prayer now for the bathrooms and for everybody that's going. This year will certainly be interesting, that's for sure. And I'll be curious as to who will surprise the festival goers, as there's always some crazy surprises and what sort of drama might transpire from the festival, because we know that the festival has always been known to have something go down, which in my video tomorrow, we're going to break down some of the past festival drama just to really get us in the Coachella spirit here. But I love you guys so much. Let me know if you guys are attending the festival and who you're excited to see. I'll be posting everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, Shorts, what's going on at the festival live as it's happening. So follow me there if you want more Coachella content. But I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.